this box, okay? Your life is this box. Here's you. This is what you eat. This is what you drink. This is what you think about. It's all in the box. This is the shoes that you wear. This is the horse that you ride, the car you drive. Right? Currently, right now. This is all the things that you're currently experiencing. How do I know that? Because this is your life. This is what you've proven that you're worthy of. You are worthy of what you feel. You feel that you're worthy of what you're experiencing right now. And most of the time, what you want, like that vision that you just had, is not in this box. It's outside of that box. And so, sometimes we go to an event like this, or here, where we're dream making and dream creating, and we think about that. It's like, yes, I want that. But when we have to start moving toward that, something changes in here or in here, and we think, right? So when you feel that is a clue. You got to pay attention. Okay, something's happening inside. There's not an alignment. Something's wrong with this is my time. I know who I am. I know why I'm here. Because if you know who you are, then here's what's going to happen. Your box is going to encompass this. What's actually going to happen is your box is going to expand. What you must do with your dream casting is you must expand the expanse of your box, not bring your goals inside of your current box. Oh, well, I'm a Pro 3 right now. I'm a Pro 5 right now. I could probably get to Pro 6. This might seem hard, but it's within what you believe. Well, I want you to get to Pro 10. Whoa. I want you to get there in 2 years. 2 years from right now. I didn't do it in 2 years. It took me 2.5. Actually, in some ways, it took me 10 years. Because I was in network marketing for 10 years before I ever got to the Pro 10, right? So what you have to do is you have to change your mindset to create only matches that match with what you want, so that you can move the limits of your box so that it's all within your current belief pattern. As long as it's within your box, you can walk to it without too much resistance. Now it's just the work. Right? It's just the work. Now all of it, this is only 10,000 presentations. 10,000 presentations. Listen, if you know this is your time, you know who you are, you know why you're here, 10,000 presentations, give it to me. Let's go. But if you don't, and I tell you, you got 10,000 presentations, and you're worried about who you are, that is impossible. Here's what will happen. You start to walk, and the further you walk away from the center, the home, the safety, and you get to this edge, and it's scary. It's like the world is flat, and you're like, it's the Grand Canyon. How far down is that? Right? And to take that step off, sometimes we get crazy in a good way, and we're like, I'm going for it. And you run. And you run, and you run, but there's a fence on this box. There's a wire, there's a rope on this box. And even if you go here, unless you change the borders of your box, it will actually bring you back. This happens to people. They may get involved in network marketing. They talk to a couple of people just because they're starting. Those people say, this is my time. They go crazy, they build it, And so you end up here, you didn't do anything, and maybe you're Pro 7. Because you talked to 3 people, you talked to 2 people, and then you have a few customers. You hit Pro 7 in 7 months, right? But you didn't really build it. I have a friend. He told me this recently. He went to Pro 5 very quickly because he found somebody who went to Pro 5. And then he kind of just faked it, you know? And then that person, his Pro 5 disappeared, and guess what happened? Boom! Like a rubber band.
Yeah.
Brought him right back. Or some people inherit money from their family, right? They inherit money as an adult. $1 million, 20 million baht. And what happens 5 years later? It's all gone. And in fact, what they find is most of the times, because money is power, most of the times those people inherit money who aren't prepared for it. 5 years later, they're actually in a worse position. They're lower, their box is smaller than it was when they inherited the money. Because when you put great power into unprepared hands, bad things happen. Hurt happens, right? So, what I want you to know is if you feel that there's something there, you have to attack that. You're hitting this fence, right? And it's something about you. It's about your worthiness. It's about your ability. It's about something that somebody told you 33 years ago, right? There's something about the human brain that small experiences just can become Grand Canyons. Small little experience, something that somebody said to you is like a river. They said it 30 years ago, and it just kind of wears away. And even if it was a small experience, it just carves a big experience into our brains. And that could be, I have a dear friend who was told when he was about 8 years old, his teacher said, "You're so dumb at math." And so you know what he thought in the 4th grade? That he was dumb at math. And he didn't do well. In the 5th grade, in the 6th grade, in the 7th grade, in the 12th grade, he was 35, 40 years old, successful businessman, entrepreneur. And if you asked him about math, do you know what he would say? "I'm dumb at math." How can a grown, successful man think that he's dumb at math? He's running numbers. He's making money.